You just muted me again.
Sorry, I was just trying to
Doing my
unmute.
introduction, and this is what happens.
All right, and cut.
And cut. Good morning from Afton, Wyoming. We are starting our final day at the MSSA National Finals. We're doing Futurity Round 2, and our first team up is Joni, Tejan, and Jess. So how this Futurity works is they just do 2 rounds, correct? And then they go from, they don't have a final round.
So Futurity is 2 round. They take the total of those 2 rounds and they put them together, and then we have an average on that. We just did the Futurity yesterday in this class, and there's Joni getting through her first obstacle, her fetch panels there. So it comes from number 1, which is on the far side of the arena, and they're going to come straight over here towards us. And that will be their number 2 obstacle, and that's just a flow through. But this one is a tight one right here. It comes right straight up against the side of the arena. You can see right there in the camera that it is a nice close view. Those sheep are through. Ooh, little nimble-footed gal there. She just...
So Joni is coming into this round with 270 points and a time of 4 minutes from her first round.
Alrighty, with 270 in 4 minutes.
Yep, so she got full points. So we also have the nursery finals going on up in the Loyal Life Arena. Novice cattle should be going on in the True Arena.
And that's also the finals.
That's also
the novice finals in the True
novice
Arena.
finals. So top 20-ish dogs, depending on the number of contestants that got to come back. But that is going on in the True Arena, so you can jump on and watch that. Gets them through 4.
And so number five has traditionally been, if you can see that down there now, there's a yellow side with some yellow tape on it, and then there's orange on the other side. It has normally been left to right, so yellow to orange, but now it is from orange to yellow. So right to left, and Joni's got that one finished up, so she can get to the front side of this pen, and then we'll be pinning them through this. And again, if you guys can't quite tell, this pen gate, oh yeah.
I was going to say, there's your leader. Now everyone follow.
Yeah, and this pen gate right here is only a 4-foot gate, or probably like a 38 to 40-inch gate. Not very big in a good-sized arena here. So there we go. Joni's got them in.
Full points.
That's going to get her points. And she got her points, and that'll finish her time right there.
Good job.
And great job.
So again, yeah, so they pin them, and the gate has to be latched in order for them to get their points, and then they have to exhaust them out that right-hand side, and then their time stops when the last sheep goes through that.
Yes, yeah, so points on the first gate, time on the second gate. All right, so let's see a total.
Looks like we have James and Jesse up next.
Let's get
Okay, so she had a 3:34.
Yep, 3:34.
So up next, we're going to have James Butler, and this is Eve.
Yep, James Butler and Eve.
So you're going to have a little bit of patience, because they are running nursery as well up in that Loyal Life Arena, and so we're going to kind of go out of order. So we'll try to keep on top of who's in here. But again, these handlers and dogs, they're bouncing back and forth from each arena. So, yeah. Okay, so what is Joni's?
Oh, so Joni's total time will be a 7:34.
And she will have
full points.
Which is
5 540, I believe.
540 is full points. So great job. So yeah, James Butler and Eve is who is running right now. So yeah, so in the Loyal Life, we have the nursery cattle finals going on. After that, we have the junior handlers. They've waited all week to participate in their round, so please support them. Let's fill these grandstands. If you guys are in Star Valley, come on down, or in Afton, Star Valley, come on down. It's also family day, so we do have some bouncy houses coming, free face paint. It's all free to come watch. Come get some yummy food and come watch this final day. I can't believe it's already Saturday. We made it to Saturday. So James is just working on getting through 3. Gets him through 4. So just working on getting to his pen. Oh man, that was going to be a smoking load into that pen, but he's just going to circle him around. He can get his pen. So full points for James and Eve. And his time is going to stop. We'll listen for his time.
That was James and Eve with a time of 240 and a score of 270.
240.
Up next, we'll have Janine.
So Janine
Y.
Jones and Y will be up next. So James Butler and Eve, we're coming in with 207 points. So that's going to give them a total of 477 points. And then he came in with 207. He got 270 this round. Tyson's trying to tell me I'm wrong. So then he came in with 4 minutes, and so he will have a total time of 6 minutes 40 seconds is what he will after 2 rounds. Okay, Janine Jones and Y, she's coming in with 207 points. And a time of 4 minutes. So we're going to see what she can get done. So yeah, come on down to the fairgrounds. It'd be so cool if we could get those grandstands filled. Like I said, nursery cattle finals are going on. Junior handlers and open cattle finals will be happening up in that Loyal Life arena. Novice cattle finals is happening right now in the True arena, and then they'll jump right into the intermediate cattle finals. And then we have the Futurity sheep round 2 going on, and then the novice sheep finals will be happening here after that. So gets them through 3. So she might actually be working on her. Okay, so she is working on her fetch. So you could hear the judge say not clear, so she just needs to clear him. But she's going to just circle him around if she can get him around. but they do know where that hole is, and so they might want to sneak through. Yep, they snuck through that. This is one that we've seen this week. You kind of get that ring around the rosy effect. If the sheep are fast, and if they can't get around them quick enough, those sheep will kind of circle those panels. These dogs can't go underneath those panels, so they're having to go a little bit extra. But there she gets them pushed back. And now she'll get her fetch. Good job. Now she's headed to 2. 2 is right here by us. This is a super cool. I'm glad that they put an obstacle right here by us so we can kind of see them. And the camera angle that we get, it's really neat to see them go through this obstacle. As they're coming into it, though, it does look like a dead end. And we have kind of a shadow here this morning, which kind of factored in yesterday. These sheep, you kind of have to give them a little bit of time to think about going through that one and then pushing them through. But then we also seen some that had no problem going through it. So
Get out. There. Lie down. Come by. Come by. Here. Lie. Here. Lie down. Away. Away. Get out. Lie. Get out. Look back. Lie. Lie. Go.
So she has one that's just right here. They're split up. So these are our young dogs. I don't know if we've mentioned, we talked about it yesterday, but so the Futurity dogs, so they have to be born on before or on October 1st, 2020, right? Correct? Am I correct on that date? October 1st, 2020. They have to be signed up for the Futurity before they even do a trial. So you kind of have to take a chance and say, okay, I think this dog's going to be great, or I'm wanting to see what he can do. So these Futurity dogs, this is their first year trialing, and they also run in that nursery class as well. So young dogs, this is a challenging course. It's fun to see the talent that they have. So she's going to run out of time, but great job to Janine and Y making it to this final
That
round.
was Jean and Y with score 45.
45.
Up next, we're gonna have Guy and Cap, and then we'll have Frankie and
So she's
Alice.
going to end with an 8-minute.
Please make sure you're checking in with us at the table over here, please.
So she's going to end with 252 points after 2 rounds with a total time of 8 minutes.
Thank you.
Okay, so up next we're going to have Guy Johnson and Double J Cap. So they are coming in. Guys also had a great week. Okay, so he's coming in with 45 points
Yes.
and a total time of 4 minutes. So just working on bringing them to that fetch.
Away. Away. There. Stand. Come by. Come by. Come by.
31.
Come by. There. Stand. Away. Stand. Walk up. No, come by, come by, come by, come by. There, stand, stand, walk up.
Okay, so Guy and Cap are just working on bringing them over to this number 2.
No. Walk, 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 walk. Walk up, walk up, walk up. Shh, get up in there. Shh, get up in there. Stand, stand. Walk, walk. Come here. No way. Stand.
He's got one hanging up over here by this, by the pen, number 6. But he's getting them put back together here. We have a 4-minute time limit on this, so coming up on a little over halfway done here. But he's got to move them in the right direction. He's trying to shape them up coming over here for number 2.
There, stand, come by, stand, away, stand, come by, stand.
And number 1, as in just a tricky one.
Stand, come by, stand, come by, stand, walk, stand, come by, stand, come by, stand, always, stand, come by, stand, walk up.
Again, this one's just a tight one here that these dogs just having to hold the line here and
Stand,
get these sheep to look
stand,
in this pen or in this obstacle just like that. We've got them through, walking them up here across the arena to number 3. And kind of a really efficient path here coming off of number 2. If you can get your dog to either walk through the number 2 obstacle or flank inside of the pen here for number 6 and be able to keep driving those sheep right across, it kind of keeps them from holding up a little bit at the out gate, kind of keeps your dog in contact and makes that transition a lot more smooth. And when it's coming down to these sheep runs, all of these save you just a few seconds if you can make those lines a little bit more efficient. And Guy Johnson and Cap
Guy, Cap.
doing a really good job, just taking a little bit longer to get where he was wanting to go, but did a great job handling and working those sheep. Great job, Guy and Cap.
We can put you in after Jeff.
Hey, how many points did he have?
105.
135. So Guy's going to finish that run out, though, with a 135 points. And he was coming in with a score of 45. So he's going to have a total points of 180 with total time of 8 minutes on 2 runs. Our next handler in is going to be Frankie Acosta and AC Alice, coming from Bristow, Oklahoma. Frankie's calling for his sheep.
Okay, I was just getting our times done so that we know. So Frankie is coming in with 270 points and a total time of 3:53. Coming
So
into the
full
second
points
round.
and a time of 3:53 from his first round.
Yep.
Just sneaking inside number 1 right here, but Alice getting out in front of him. She's going to field him around right here. Had one you looking in there and the rest follow.
Yes.
So not much of a bobble right there. Pretty smooth fetch. And now she's got him on a cross drive across here. So this course is a couple of cross drives like that. One is going from that side to right in front of our camera here. Get a really good view of Alice working right here. There we go, we got some of those looking through. And Alice tracking right through that obstacle with her. And if you see that line right there, she's just able to stay in contact with them and keep those sheep moving.
Okay.
Makes for a really nice transition headed over here to number 3. And
Thanks.
another thing you notice, Frankie not too shy to step in there and just help her work those sheep to the other side of the arena, makes that transition just that much more smooth.
Say, great job through 3. This one, we've talked about this. We've kind of had this obstacle all week over on that far side.
Yeah,
And it hasn't gotten easier as the week has progressed. Usually you're like, okay, that one, might want to change it out. They haven't had to change that one out. They angled it in a little bit more. But yeah, it's been a challenge.
yeah, and that one, just that being said, seeing how Frankie handled that one is about as smooth as you can. He's kept those sheep on the move. Alice has stayed in contact with those stocks so that they know where she's at. They've stayed shouldered up this whole time and haven't really got out of whack at all, and puts them straight through number 4.
Yeah.
So they're going to stay to the right side of that number 5 gate there, and then bring them counterclockwise around.
And he's headed down to his pen.
He's got that gate open. And a really good thing, too, is these sheep have been worked into panels like this quite a few times this whole week. If they can kind of get a heads up and start looking at that gate as they're coming down, just like that, they're starting to look inside. Oh, and then
Frankie's gonna get
then
low.
she does that.
Good job. Nice footwork.
It's just needing her to, there we
Oh,
go.
there. Now go in there.
Now
Come
get
on.
these other 2 turned around. And Frankie following that
Nice
up.
job,
Great job
Phil.
getting that shut.
Full points.
He's going to swing around to the other side. Ooh. Get those sheep out of there and stops his time.
Run.
Nice job. Looks like he's going to put that down at about
That was Frankie and Alice at the time of 3:17.
3:17.
Up next we have
So he
Jeff
will
Below,
receive
followed
full
by
points,
points.
so
Sadie,
540
and
total points. And he was coming in with a 353.
with a 3:53. So he is going to be at a total time of 7:10.
Great job.
So I believe, though, does that put him in leading the round right now?
Yes. My
There's a lot of numbers all over the place
my,
here.
I was
So
gonna say I did not do that very well, but yes. So winning time right now is a 3:17.
there's a 3:17. And that was Frankie.
Frankie and Alice.
So he is leading the round, and I think that puts him to the lead in the average as well.
Yes, because he has full points of 540 and
And a 7:10.
710. So that's kind of the numbers.
And I think it puts Joni Tejan and Jess in second as of right now
With a total
in
of
the average.
734. Is their
And she has 4 full points
full
also,
points?
right?
Yep.
So Jeff Christensen and Flo,
So
Millsap, Texas.
Jeff Christensen and Flo. So they're coming in with full points and a total time of 3 minutes and 41 seconds. I'm going to make this easier.
He's got one hanging back right there, needing to catch her up. And got him on a good line right here for the fetch. Ooh. This one, you just not filling the pack as much and just lingering a little bit behind her. She done that all the way coming up to the fetch.
And the sheep are so fast, and you can have them angled right into that fetch, and all it takes
Yeah.
is like just a turn of their ear, and they're gone, and they slice to the inside or the
Yep.
outside. So
Well, and it, coming in on a second round or a championship round, as we watched yesterday, that's the point. You've got to watch this group of sheep from the front to the back and get the front ones through and everybody else behind it. So just got this one that is, she's constantly just outside of the group just a little bit.
So so we have 19 dogs running this Futurity, and out of those 19 dogs, 10 of them are coming in with full points from the first round. So
10 of them are coming
10
in
of
with
them,
full
yeah.
points.
So nice job to them.
Yeah.
So these sheep do know where that exit is to this arena. They're no stranger to that this week. So that's kind of an invisible obstacle, is that sometimes they want to go and hang out where that gate is, where they know that they are going to be
And
out.
not necessarily all the time that it's really not a problem. It just,
No.
it consumes a little bit of time. So when we're
Yeah.
talking speed of a round, it just kind of eats up a little bit of time, as we've seen here with Jeff. Those sheep just bleeding back to the backside of this arena, and having to reassess where you're going and reset and start getting them back into where you're asking them to go. It takes a minute of thought and a little bit of placement of your dog, and just takes time. So
Great job
great job through 3. And I'm pretty sure that he drew a group of sheep that just every one of them must have been talking bad about the other one back in the pen, because
They don't like each other.
none
right
of them
now.
are trusting each other at all.
Somebody said something about them.
Yeah, and oh, little mishap right there, not taking.
Away! Away! Away!
Just missing a flank
Yeah,
there.
just
Walk up. Walk up. Down. Down. Away. 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 There. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. There. Away. There. Down. Down. Walk. 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 Away. There. Come by. Come by. There. Away. Away. There. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. There. Come by. Come by. There. Away. Away.
So we just got a special delivery
Oh,
of
man.
some.
if you guys are in, you need to come down to the fairground. Oh shoot, just
Coming down, he was headed to his pen, just got a little bit late, but great job. Flo doing a great job out there, and Jeff just a little long.
so he will end his 2 rounds with 495 points and a total time of 7 minutes and 41 seconds. And this is
That's all unofficially, but
all
that is
unofficial.
that is where he should be sitting unofficially.
Yes.
I think this was my.
Okay, so up next we have
Sounds good.
Steve, I tried to take the whole box and he wouldn't let me take it.
I'm good, thanks. Thank you.
This is Russell Ford and Sadie.
You're not in there.
You don't have to be in there. Just don't go beyond that orange line and into this panel.
Okay, so up next we're going to have Russell McCord and Sadie. So they are coming in with full points and a total time of 3:20.
Yep.
You want to start over or you want to sit?
No, it's not.
So Russell getting him over there to number 1.
Nice job through 1.
Sheep really on a nice working speed right here, just nice and slow. Straight line right, straight over here. And he's going to bring him back just a touch around to the edge of number 2 here.
Nice
And
job through
nice,
2.
nice smooth transition into there. He didn't have much hang up there, keeping Sadie placed in the correct places to keep him moving forward. Working right along. And nice job right into number 3.
I feel like these guys are getting number 3 handled or figured out. If you go
Yep.
a little bit back and kind of get them straight onto that.
Well, and these handlers, you know, you don't have to just sit here and blow your whistle or throw commands around. You can actively help as
Yeah.
they come because they're behind the handlers line. So no reason, there's no shame in
Walking over and
blocking a
helping.
spot and helping your dog get
And
a
again,
smooth transition
yeah.
there. So
These are young dogs, and you know,
well, but either way, I mean, we're looking for a good clean
Yeah.
time, and
Help
I
'em
don't
out.
know of any situation at home where I just sit back and make my dog do absolutely everything. I'm usually there sorting cows or, you know, helping them push
Yeah.
them through a gate or any little thing just to be able to get the work done. So, yeah, step over there and help your dogs as Russell did and kept himself in a good spot to keep those sheep moving forward.
yeah, gets them through 4. Lines them up nicely for 5.
Yeah, and Sadie, Sadie holding up just a little bit on that away command, but nothing that bobbled anything. So he's got him around 5. He can step out and open his gate to pin him, and she was looking pretty darn straight in there, but
Beautiful.
that's
I said, oh, that one, that in one. Just go in. Just go in.
there we go.
Nice and easy.
Nice,
Full points.
super smooth pin right there. He's got his gate latched, and he's off to the other side, and he's going to get him out of there. And great job for Russell McCord and Sadie.
We'll listen for his time.
That was Russell and Sadie with a time of 3:22.
322. So he's going to end his 2 rounds with 540 total points,
Followed by
and his total time will be, so he came in with 320. So he was really close to having the
So
same time.
a 6:42
642 is his total
is going to
time.
be his unofficial total time right there, which I believe moves him into the lead in the average on the Futurity.
Yes. And then for the round, Frankie Acosta
Oh,
is
hope-
winning it with a 317.
Yep.
So yeah. I didn't know it was on. Okay, up next we're going to have Angie Johnson and Double J Bobby. So she is coming into this round with full points and a total time of 4 minutes. So again, just wanting to complete, you want those full points, especially where you're coming in with full points. You want a second completed round so you have a chance for that overall.
Yeah, when we're talking the overall picture, we're going to need all those full points to be able
Yeah.
to be competitive at the end here. So Angie doing a great job in the first round, getting her points and her time. Now going to come see on round 2. Sheep bleeding down the arena wall just a little ways here. Working them up here. One getting a little long here. and bring her outside that obstacle. But just perfect enough to draw him into that obstacle for her again. She daylighted that one outside of it, turned him around, brought him back into it. One getting off course right there just a little bit, but not causing too much of a mess there. And into 3. That back one's going to hustle the rest of them up and get through. She's going to want to send him on an away command here. She's got to come back to the other side here and pick up number 4. So hustle them around.
That was smooth.
Yeah. So just checking in here with her judge, making sure she's going in the right direction with this. It has been opposite of that in other rounds, so
Yeah.
that's why Angie checking in just to make sure.
And I believe the nursery was just opposite of this with the fetch and this one yesterday. So
Yeah, a few of them, I can't
Yeah.
remember how many, but
they all kind of
most-
run together, but
most of the
Yes.
most of the rounds it has been a clockwise pattern. And these sheep looking on a good line right here, maybe drifting a little inside. But she's got Bobby over there and looking. Just
need
needing
leader.
one to step up and try it. She's looking around the edge of the panel. Got her nose tipped back in there, and this other big U's going to step in, and she's got it shut.
so full points.
She gets to the other side, gets her gate, and she's going to.
Oh, shoot,
She's
come
just
on.
holding up in that corner. Step down there and scoots them out. Last one gone.
Nice job.
And going to get it finished up with a 3 and
That was Angie and Bobby with a time of 3:49 and a score of
3:49.
So she's going to get full points, total full points, 540 with a total time of 7 minutes and 49 seconds.
Supposed to be a warm day. It was nice yesterday until we had a little bit of a hurricane hit for a minute.
Little red, I bet. Or twin.
Hannah's line straight across again? Yeah.
Okay, up next we have Dennis Biznett and DB Little Red. So they're coming into the second round with 225 points and a total time of 4 minutes.
Come by. Here to me. Come by. Here to me. Away. There, now, come by.
Red overflanking just a little bit, turns him back towards that far end of the arena.
Now. Come by. Away. Away.
Oh, just sneaks past it, but quickly gets him.
Come by. Come by.
Send him around wide. There, they get it nice.
Here to me. There. Away. There. Come by. Away. There. Away. Give it to me.
Great job through 2. No heartache on that one. Headed to 3.
Away.
Just wanting to get him lined up to go through that 3. Just. There they go. Oh, no, that dirty pig right there. So now he will daylight him out. You can see the orange tape. They just need to clear that. Should be clear now, and then he can turn him back around. It can be going so good, and then you just have one that decides at the very end that it wants to be different. There, he gets him through. Headed to number 4. That one sheep's like, I know there's a gate that's going to be opening here, but there he gets him to drive down to number 5.
Away. Come by. Away. Come by. There, walk. Come by. Away. Walk.
Okay, now he's going to...
Come by. There. Am I good?
No.
So he didn't quite get him cleared, so he's got to take him back through.
Away. There. Walk. Away.
Now he's got him.
Come by. Away. Away, Red. Away. Away. Walk. Come by.
So coming up on about 20 seconds left, so wanting to get those full points.
Come by. Come by. Walk. Walk up.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Walk up. Come by. Away. 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 Come by. Come by.
Ah, shoot.
That was Dennis in red with a score 225.
225.
Up next, we're gonna have Joni and Ash,
So
followed
he's
by
playing
Mike and
his
Marvin,
2 rounds
and then James and Jesse.
with 450 points and a total time of 8 minutes. So good job to Dennis and Little Red. Okay, up next. Oh, if you guys are in the market, so this is the last day for Apex Ranch Legends stock dog sales. Jump on there. Frankie Acosta and his dog Gus, who have had a great week at the finals. Gus is actually up for grabs on there, so you do not want to miss out on that dog. Again, jump on to apexranchlegends.com. Okay, so up next we're going to have Joni, Tejan, and Ash. So they are coming in with full points of 270 and a total time of 3 minutes and 13 seconds.
And Ash is a pretty cool looking dog. She's got a little bit of blue color on her,
Yeah,
some brown, so she's a little bit of a tricolor. Actually, she's more of a, what would you call them? What's 4? Tri. 4 is
quad.
quad.
Thank you.
Thank you. So she's more of a trot. Not
Can you tell
a
it's
quad.
Saturday?
Yeah, a quad color.
Quad color. I like
Well,
that.
A little bit of blue and white and black and brown. A pretty cool looking little dog here.
Yeah. I wonder if that's what they do call them, is a quad color dog.
Well, that's a good. There's so many variations of different things that.
Joni gets her fetch, and now she's bringing them to us at 2.
Great job. Nice.
Yeah, nice job through 2.
Nice nice
Are
transition.
you
Also,
struggling a little bit?
no, I get watching.
Maybe you need to open your Rockstar and have a drink of that. And
Yeah, I know. I get watching, and then I forget to finish my statements. I do this all the time when I'm watching trials, and I'm talking to people also. So
yeah. Headed
it's
down
hard
to
for me
4.
to do multiple things at once. Through 4 though. Headed to number 5. Counterclockwise at round 5.
Yes.
And great job making it around there. And then now she will step forward, grab her pin, the gate on the pin. These sheep all looking in the right direction, but not wanting to step up just yet.
Just need to turn and look.
So you can hear Joni asking her to take a little wider turn there instead of getting so close to him. And one of the things on sheep is just holding a line for them to be able to make the right choice there. She gets that gate shut, heads to the other side, and this is actually looking really nice on time.
Nice job, Joni. Yeah.
Nice run.
She will be our new leader.
That was Joni and Ash with a time of 2:41.
2:41. So she will take
Up next, we're gonna
the
have
first
Mike and
place right
Marvin,
now
followed
for
by
the round.
James and
Yeah,
Jesse.
unofficially.
Unofficially, and she was coming in with a time of 3:13, and she has a 2:41. So full points of 540, and her total time
Is, did you say
3:13.
3:13 and a 2:41?
41.
So a 5:54.
5:54. So as of right now, she is leading the average after the 2 rounds, unofficially.
Unofficially, so leading the round and the average right at the moment.
Yeah.
That was a great run for Joni and Ash. I believe this is Mike Thompson and Marvin.
So Mike and Marvin are coming in with 216 points and a total time of 4 minutes. I like the name Marvin.
Yeah,
Good name.
pretty good name. It fits this dog too.
That used to be Tyson's
he looks like
nickname.
Marvin. Yeah, I did. In
Marv.
school, that's what they always called me, was Marv.
Yeah. We actually have a calf named
Short
Marvin.
for Marvin. We don't have a calf named Marvin.
One of our bottom calves is named Marvin. Marvin and Mabel.
No.
Yes. He doesn't.
Well,
have a calf
Stephanie
now.
is mistaken on this one.
No,
but
because we call him Eminem when we go to feed him. Go feed Eminem. So Marv's gonna just circle him around.
oh,
There is that gap on that side that you
Yeah.
have to watch, that they can angle into.
and those sheep just not getting far enough out there to get turned in time to see it. There he goes. He's getting a little further out there, but now you can't overflank this and drag him back inside of it.
Perfect.
And great job there for Mike.
Headed to us at 2. I think they need to have an obstacle right here every year. It's fun to see this angle.
Yeah, get these dogs over here nice and close. You can kind of have a good look at how they're moving and see the intensity in their faces and how they flank.
Yeah. And how small these openings in these
Yeah,
obstacles are.
not big openings here in these obstacles. So you hear a
Nice job,
few
Drew.
different commands there. You heard Mike say keep, meaning keep off is the full command. So that means to give ground and to not advance towards the stalk. And just earlier we heard Joni's, it was get out of there.
I always like when what are you doing? That's always a good one.
Sometimes it makes you feel that way.
Like a teenager.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
few of these runs, you'll find yourself time to time and that's exactly what you question. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So again, you see Mike gonna go place himself over there,
And I
trying to
know
help Marvin move these guys. Oh, and they're just snuck outside.
So I know sometimes before, you'll be given a command and you're thinking, why aren't they going? And then come to find out you were giving them the wrong command and they were actually doing what you were asking them to
Yeah.
do. So it was handler error. So that happens too.
Well, and that's a very interesting thing is the time that these handlers spend with these dogs
Yeah.
and the patterns that they get into and the movement of the stock. These dogs are super intelligent, and it doesn't take them long until they figure out your pattern. And a lot of times, like Stephanie was saying, you give a wrong command and they're still going the way you think they should. And sometimes they just take wrong commands.
Yeah.
Nice job right there. There was a great spot right there to see just the little movements that these dogs need to make to get a reaction out of those sheep. He would give that away command, and Marvin would just take one little side step to the away side, and it would get a reaction out of those sheep. So the precision that it needs to have happen with these sheep
So Mike's
is
coming
pretty
up
nifty.
on about 30 seconds left. So if he can get them down here and get them pinned,
And what was Marvin coming in with? 216?
216. So
For
full
points
points,
and
will be,
would help him out a lot
Yes.
here if he could get these guys pinned.
he's got about 10 seconds left. I'm not trying to say it too loud because we were told yesterday they could hear us. So we're trying to be quieter.
Yeah, we're trying to be
Oh, come on. Oh, shoot.
really
Not.
close. He's going to go ahead and just pin these guys anyway.
That was Mike.
Great job,
Marvin,
Mike and
before
Marvin.
225. Up next we'll have James and
So
Jesse,
he will have
followed by
a total
Jeffrey
time of
and Lou,
8 minutes.
and then Barry and
And
Ranger.
points he will have 441. So great job from Mike and Marvin. Second round in nursery.
I'm good right now, thank you.
Fun dog to watch.
Yeah, did a great job there. Next we got up is James Butler, and I think this is, he went with Eve, are you sure? So he's with Jesse. Looks like James and Jesse.
So they. Oh, there I am. I believe. I don't think I have his.
Nice job on number 1 right there.
Okay, I had it on the wrong one. He's coming into this one with full points and a total time of 240. So he is your round winner from last round.
From the last round.
Yeah.
Great job. So James wanting to slap down another nice one right here. It could tie up a lot of good things for him if he can get it done.
Yeah.
Again, nice smooth transition from this number 2 over to number 3 as far as the drive across the arena. And pretty seamless putting him into number 3 right there. Needing them, it kind of gives a little bit of a tough spot right here. These sheep flanking over towards this number 6 obstacle you've seen there. And they can kind of get a little bit into a dead spot in front of that pen
Yeah.
because those dogs can't go under the panels. Those sheep can kind of camp out right there a little bit if the dog flanks around them. But James doing a good job keeping them just far enough down that arena to not make that an issue.
I was gonna say
And
that
down
was
in
a
round
fast
5.
4 and 5.
That was a very fast 4 and 5. See, he's coming in here, coming just barely up on 2 minutes, and he's
Oh.
headed for a pin. One getting a little bit long here for him, but
Other ones
out
staying
and
right where
around.
they need to be.
And
Oh my.
wow,
Nice
job.
job.
Nice
Full
job.
points.
So full points, and this is going to be quick right here too. And nice job for
job,
James and
James.
Jesse.
He will take the lead for the round with that time.
James and Jesse with a time of 2:17 and a score of
2:17.
Good job.
So he
Wow.
will have total time of 4 minutes and 57 seconds
Yes.
for those 2 rounds. So nice job, and he also will take the lead for the round for the time
for
of
the average.
for the average and for the round. 2:17
2:17.
is your fastest time. So great
So
job.
we're slowly working this down. I think we have 2 dogs left. Is that maybe 3 dogs? We
one.
haven't seen Jeff and Voodoo, which that's who this is. This
Jeff
is Jeffrey
and
Horner and Voodoo.
Voodoo.
Yes.
And they are coming in.
Nice job. Sheep drifting to the center of the arena, but Voodoo getting them picked up. Oh, now they're just going to drift a little long to the outside.
So they are coming in with 225 points and a total time of 4 minutes.
And a total time of 4 minutes. So,
So
wanting to put this complete run away.
Yeah.
Oh. Just getting in a little bit of a big circle right here for a second. Again, there's kind of this fine line on these sheep, wanting them to get far enough down that obstacle so that you can be able to flank them and get them. If they get too far to either side and not far enough behind it, then it just pushes them back around the edge.
There he gets it.
And there, he's got it there.
You've seen him just kind of hold Voodoo off a minute and let those sheep kind of run towards that end. That was a good choice on his part to kind of line him up. So now he's going to bring him to us at 2.
And putting these guys right straight through number 2 here. Great job. Following them through the obstacle, keeping these sheep moving right along the back of the arena, and looking a little far out right here, which kind of has to happen because they need to stay tight against the outside edge of that arena. And these sheep looking in the right direction. Jeff's got them placed pretty nice right there. There he goes. Gonna let them draft through there. Doesn't want to get too far ahead of that sheep, but doing a good job of keeping him down the arena a little bit so that this number 6 doesn't get in the way of his transition in there. Oh, one just getting a little wide, but he's going to send him back, and he's going to give a come-by flank right here and get him put through. Ooh, them drifting a little bit too far and thinking they need to come back this way, so he's going to gather them back up and start them down to the end of the arena again. Just for good measure, does number 4 one more time. No extra points on that one, though.
He's just showing
another
off.
sheep going to drift to the inside. So needing to do that, there he goes. Needing to do that obstacle just opposite of what he just did. And he's got it there. So he needed to clear those sheep past the right-hand side of that obstacle, which he did, and then brought them right back and around to point them on the other side, which would be the left-hand side. And looking nicely on this pin right here.
Oh, come on, sheep.
And
There
great
gonna
job.
go.
He's
So
going to get his full points. He's got roughly 30 seconds to get this done. Should have it there. Nice job, Jeff. Great job getting his full points on that round.
That was Jeffrey and Voodoo with a time of 3:37 and a score of 270.
3:37. So
So
he'll have a
it's
total time of
7:37.
7:37. And then total points, he will end with 495.
495. Great job there for Jeff and Voodoo. Next we got Barry. Where's Barry?
Barry, Bremersh, and Ranger.
Yeah, Ranger.
So they are coming in with 270 points, so full points, and a total time of 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Dog needs to be back with you.
Get your dog back. Your dog.
Dog.
So a little bit of information. We are getting down to the finishing up this Futurity class. Once Futurity is done, we're going to shut down this arena. They are finishing novice cattle finals up in the True Arena, and they're going to shut that one down. And they want everyone to go to the Loyal Life Arena, which is the grandstands. If you are in Afton, you want to get down here because they will be running the junior handlers.
Oh, super.
So yeah, so everyone will have an opportunity to go up and watch the junior handlers. Once the junior handlers are done, they will go ahead and start with open cattle finals up there. Intermediate cattle finals will be in the True Arena, and we'll come back down here to the novice sheep finals in the Power Arena. So again, if you're in Afton and if you're wanting to come down, it's family day. There's bouncy houses. Bring your kids down. Let's fill those grandstands for those junior handlers.
So tell me, what exactly is the name of this arena down here?
I'm not saying it. It's the Power Arena. That's what I'm calling it.
No, there's more to it, I'm sure.
We've had this discussion all week, and I'm not saying it.
Just say it for us.
True Moon. True Moon.
There you go, the True
Moon
Moon.
Power Arena.
True Moon Power.
He's made fun of me all week, and so I just said, I'm just going to call it the Power Arena. So that's what we're at. We're at the Power Arena.
Yeah, so the True Moon Power Arena.
Nope.
Brought to you by Neutrina.
Yes, thank you to them for being.
Thank you for them for being a great sponsor.
Yeah.
Has sponsored this event for a few years here now. Been a great one. Barry's getting him
Good
into
job.
3 there. Can you see him walk over there and help those sheep just get through there, just to make sure that there's no mishaps.
Oh,
Ranger.
and by the way, you do need to come down to the fairgrounds because there's some homemade, what are they called?
Pies.
Pies?
You have pastries, donuts, pies.
I mean,
They're like a turnover.
yeah, and they are so stinking good.
Oh,
Like,
they're outstanding. They have glazed ones, they have sugared ones, and they are
Oh,
outstanding.
yeah.
My high recommendation is the
Raspberry.
raspberry glazed.
But the apple glaze I had yesterday.
Oh,
and
the
it was
apple,
warm.
the apple is outstandingly good.
I mean,
I
they're
agree.
all good. So come down and get some of those.
Yeah, all the other vendors here as well. You can get lunch, you can get dinner,
Yeah.
you can get breakfast, you can get pastries, you can
Yeah.
get yourself. There's some jewelry.
Yeah.
There's some jewelry. There's some purses, collars,
Yeah. So just come down to the
bouncy
fairgrounds.
houses. Yeah, just come on down and enjoy yourself. And if you're not here, make plans to be here for next year. It's an event
Yes.
you want to attend.
Oh, look at these sheep. They're going to just be all
That's-
polite and just walk right in for Barry.
Say really. Oh, there we go.
Nice
Nice
job.
pen there. And Barry's got a nice time going along right here. And he's going to kick him out of here with
Nice
about a
job.
307 unofficially. Listen here with
That
the
was Barry and Ranger with a time of 3:11 and a score of 270.
and 311 is what he ended up with.
So he will end his 2 rounds with a total time of 6:51 and full points 540 points.
With the 651, so that puts him nicely in the average for the Futurity on sheep.
I believe unofficially around 3rd is what.
I didn't know they had jewelry.
That's what I'm thinking.
4th actually.
4th.
Yeah, 3rd or 4th, right around there. So
Yeah.
we're gonna say roughly top 5.
We're gonna say middle half to upper.
Yes. This is
Guy Johnson and Dulce.
Dulce. So he is coming in with full points and a total time of 3:41.
And that's it. If we, yeah, there we go. Guy Johnson and Dulce.
So you do not want to miss out on these finals. We did I can't remember what ones we did yesterday, the sheep finals.
Well, we did open finals, we did nursery finals, and we did intermediate finals.
Yes.
It was intermediate, then open, then
Then
nursery
not
finals.
nursery, and they
then our first
were
round of Futurity yesterday.
so good. Nothing is in cement when you're coming into this final round. Anything can
right.
change, and we've seen it happen yesterday. We felt the excitement. There was excitement in the air. Great runs. So yeah, you want to come down and watch these finals.
That is for sure. I mean, you take all the tension, the excitement, the pressure of any sport that you want to talk about, and then you add in the point that we're working with animals and the unpredictability of everything that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And what an event. There's just nothing
Yeah.
like it.
And we will try. We got told that the handlers could hear us up here yesterday, so we'll try to be a little bit more quiet.
Yeah, we'll try to be
containing
a little
our
bit more
excitement.
composed during the novice.
We feel for you, handlers.
I don't know if we will be though,
I don't
actually,
know.
because you get pretty excited for those novice handlers.
Yeah.
That's what makes trialing in, especially the MSSA. Your novice handlers are
Yes, they're the
just
future of the
they're
program.
the future of where everything is going, and the excitement of people wanting to be involved and get into it. And that's if you're at home watching and wanting to get into this. As we're watching these nursery and futurities and the open handlers and all these things, there's different handlers and trainers. Reach out and contact them. There's a whole bunch of them that are sponsors. We have a lot of those guys as sponsors that you can get a hold of and say, hey, I want to be involved. I want to start trialing dogs, and they will be a great resource for you.
Yep. In fact, Angie Johnson, she just started the website Working
That's
Stock
right.
Dogs.
Yeah, Guy and Angie Johnson,
Yeah.
WorkingStockDogs.com. Just started that up. Great resource for you there.
Yeah. A lot of information. But this is such a cool organization to be part of. Such a cool group of people. Everyone is so nice. Everyone cheers for everyone. It's just, you want to be a part of it.
You do, and then you can set yourself up to be part of the excitement and that pressure
Yes.
on this final on Friday
Yeah.
and Saturday when these finals start kicking along.
Yeah, and all you need to do is just qualify at some MSSA sanctioned dog trial throughout the year so that you can come to the finals next year, 2025.
right.
10 years. Next
Yeah,
year
10
will be
years
the
will
10
be next. It will be 10
Yeah.
years here in Afton. So,
Nice job. Full
Guy's got a
points for
great job as
Guy.
we've been talking along right here. He's got a great time going right along here.
Come on, get him out of there.
Trying to
him
get
out of
here
there.
underneath 3
Great
minutes.
job.
Great job there for Guy and Dulce.
That was Guy and Dulcie with a time of 2:56 and a score of
256. So he came in with a 341.
win.
And a 341.
Yeah, so he will get 540 total points. Tyson's going to do his little magic
Oh,
math.
I thought you were doing.
Nope.
Thought you were doing the math. So
Nope, I'm holding my thumb on where it's at. 256 and 341.
he's going to have a total time of 6:54.
654. Nice job. So again, James Butler and Jesse are holding the round with a 217 for the round, and also the average with a total time of 4 minutes and 57 seconds. So that's kind of those numbers that you're looking for. So we have,
Which, if we're reading this right, is putting him in the lead in the average by
a lot.
by 57 seconds.
Yeah.
Almost a minute worth of time there.
So Dennis, Bisnet, and Quinn. And I
And
believe
that's looking like that's our second to last dog.
Yeah.
And actually, yeah, that's right.
So-
So we'll have Jeffrey
And Lobo.
probably, and Lobo is our last dog there.
Mhm. So again, once this one finishes, we will shut down this arena and everyone will be going to the Loyal Life Arena for the junior handlers. These junior handlers, they wait all week. They get to watch everyone else run their dogs, so now it's their turn. We have an advanced junior handler and then the junior handler, so 2 different groups. Come support these kids. They're so fun. They mean business. It's been fun to watch them
And again, those advanced junior handlers and junior handlers, you know, opportunity for them to start moving up into the novice
Yeah.
classes. And
Yeah, which we've seen. We have some young
Yeah.
competitors in the novice
that's
class
right.
this year.
Yeah, but that's exactly what this is all about, is learning more, becoming better, you know, and growing and advancing as you go through. And so it's pretty cool to watch and see how that process works. Holding up right here just a little bit, looking at that out gate. Dennis keeping Quinn in position there to just keep him moving, not let him roll back on him. Great job there for Dennis. This one just sneaking outside.
See, there's always
But
just
getting
that
past. The hard part on sheep is they're so quick too that as that one drafts forward and they get it turned back around, and as it goes past that group of sheep, it usually draws them back with them too. As we've seen just a little bit right there. Dennis doing a good job keeping them out towards out away from this number 6 as he drove him across from 3 to 4. And great job around 5. Oh, one just wanting to sneak by, but the rest of them filling in there. Again, you're probably going to see how this happens right here too. No, makes me a liar. I was just going to say, usually as that sheep comes back past, it pulls the rest of the group with it. But those two in the pen and pretty committed on staying there.
Oh, you.
This one is not committed on being in there yet.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
now
now-
those two are going to come
Yeah, the
out.
pressure of the dog right there, being on the backside of that pen, brings everybody back out.
Yeah,
And
just go back
there
in
you go. Got him in the right direction.
Watch that.
This
Oh.
one is just,
Yeah,
makes
good
you want
job,
to just
Dennis.
kind of
Dennis just kind of flagged
Just
his arms a little bit.
flicker on the nose and say, hey, wrong
Yeah.
direction. Nice job there,
So
Dennis.
full points.
Full points. Now we're going to see what his time comes out.
Nice
that-
job.
Does it there. Looking around to
That was
344.
Dennis with Quinn at the time of 3:44 and a score of
3:44.
270. Our final run
So
will
he
be
will
Jeffrey
come in
Lobo.
after 2 rounds with a 6:58 and full points.
So stacking some average times up here pretty tight on top of each other.
So we've had 8 complete 2 rounds.
But we've got them ranging right at about a 710. Looks like a 710, a 651, 654.
A 5:54.
Oh, sorry, 554 is that one, but there's a 654 right there.
6:58.
Yeah, so we got a lot of guys stacked in there, really, really neck and neck on that.
Yeah.
As far as our averages looking here, but looking like James and Jesse are still in there at a
Yep.
round winning and
the
average holding.
So our last team will be Jeffrey Horner and Lone Rider Lobo. And they're coming in with a total time of 4 minutes and 225 points.
Did you say full points? At
No, 225.
225 is what he came in with.
Yep.
Coming a little inside number 1. Having to go at least far enough to clear him past the backside of those wings. And then
Ooh, and he gets them. Good job, Lobo.
getting around there, putting them back through.
36.
And then got a nice line headed over here to number 2. And putting these guys having to take them back through number 2, and he has to clear them all the way outside when they're coming in the wrong way. And then now he's going to hold them back up and put them through this other way. Giving her the nose and saying, hey, why don't you go back? Just on the opposite side of this number 2, he's going to get back behind him.
Hey! Stand! Walk! Stand! 5! Stand! Walk! Stand! Wait! Stand! 5! Stand! Wait! Stand! Lobo! 5! Stand! Walk! Stand!
Might be. I thought maybe we would daylight him out, but
Well,
got
this
one.
one's a little tough to try and daylight.
Stand! Go
now they should be cleared. Well, now they really are cleared, but they're not liking that too.
Yeah, just trying to figure out a good plan to get them back on that opposite side.
Warning! Warning! What? Thank you.
So that will do it for our Futurity round.
All right, it's going to be
Jeffrey and Lobo, thank you. The score. The score 45.
So 45. Oh, that's
We're
good.
gonna close down the sheep arena right now and tell the juniors and
45,
handlers to
so
go around and we'll go back to our
270
novice handlers meeting.
70 is what he's going to end up with, and a total time of 8.
of 8 minutes.
Yeah, so
All right.
for the Futurity, again, unofficial, don't take, this is just by our own calculations. James Butler and H.R. Jesse should be taking the round with 270 points and a time of 2:17. And also, they should be your Futurity national champion.
No, they won't be.
Oh,
In the average,
in the average, sorry. They are winning it with 540 points and a total time of 4 minutes and 57 seconds.
yes.
So that's as far as we can take it.
Yep, that's right.
So anyway, thank you guys. We are going to be shutting down the Power Arena. Everyone head up to the Loyal Life Arena where those junior handlers are getting ready to start. After the conclusion of the junior handlers, Open Cattle will be starting up in the Loyal Life Arena, their final round. Intermediate Cattle, their final round will be happening in the True Arena, and we will be back down here with the Novice Sheep finals. Okay, we'll be back.